am going to rank all the guns according to damage and Blox groups. I know I've done these type of videos before, but it's time to rank the damage of it. And also, before we begin, I'm gonna host a giveaway. I'm gonna give like one person in the chat a permanent fruit or game pass they want. So please comment your username and what permanent fruit you want, and I'll upload a YouTube short about giving it to you. If I do not pick you, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna do more like this. So let's get straight into it. So first, let me show you the ranks. First, at the fodder tier, which is 0 to 2500 damage. Med tier, which is 2500 to 5000 damage. Good to 5000 to 8500. Let me just change this real quick. This makes no sense. Then you have good tier, which is 6000 and 8500. Then we have godly tier, which is 8500 to 10,000, and king sniper, which is 10,000 plus. But this is a take 2 of this, so this is why all the guns are here, because I accidentally forgot to do something. So let's get straight into this. Alright, so first we have the slingshot. Most basic weapon in the game. And also I have my alt count here as a test dummy, because NPCs really do hurt. First is Ink Bomb. 947. Proximity Bomb. 1421. Grand total of 2,368. So it is fodder tier. Alright, so next up we have the musket. It's a literal musket, it should have a lot of damage. So I'm not gonna be including M1s because M1s are a little bit, how do I say it? I keep forgetting the M1s anyway. So let's just go straight into the moves. The moves is the only thing I'm gonna add. So first is the Z move, which is Draconic Bullet. 2646. Oh, 2964. Sorry, the burn damage. I forgot about the burn damage. And then Torching Shot. 2,593. Grand total of 5,557. So in other words, good tier. Alright, so next we have the Flintlock. One of the actually coolest guns visually. Alright, so first is Concentrated Shot. 2677. And then Marksman Fury. 3,366, whereas a grand total of 6,343. So in other words, Flintlock is in the great tier, surprisingly. Alright, hello, Future Samuel here. The next part is going to be the refined slingshot. I forgot to actually rank this on a tier list, so I'm going to go back to the end of the video when I did record it. I'm going to add this to the next part. So I'm so sorry for the inconvenience. I'm going to blur all the other guns out, so that way you don't see the future gun tier list. So let's get to the refined slingshot. Alright, so next up we have the refined slingshot. So Ink Swarm. Except on all the octopi. That did more damage than before. 6,222. The Cluster Bomb. 2,187. No, it goes here, like right here. Okay. So, next up, we have the Magma Blaster. One of the highest damaging guns in the game. And I'm going to show you why. Scorching Burst. Look at this damage. Right? Hold it. 2523. Then the X Magmatic Pressure. 6,761. And I don't even think I hit that correctly, and it still did that much damage. A grand total of 9,284. It is barely, it's literally right here in Godly. It could actually be King Sniper if it did a little bit more damage. So next up, we have the dual Flintlocks, my favorite gun in the entire game. Look how I hold this. Okay, So splitting beam, 3,051. And bullet storm, 3,802. Grand total of 3,853. So it is by a landslide. Great tier. By the way, tomorrow I'm gonna be hosting a meet and greet in my private server. I posted it like early this morning. So if you'd like to join it, it's gonna be tomorrow at 12 o'clock p.m. Eastern time, so noon basically Eastern time. And we're gonna hang out. I'm gonna mention some of my video ideas, and we're gonna have fun. So if you look at the post, my private server link is in. I'm gonna post it in the description, and I'm gonna put it in the pinned comment, and it's already a post in my channel. So, and also you can find me, and you can join my private server that way. I want to have as much people as possible because I want to really hang out with my subscribers. Cause like you guys, you really mean a lot to me. It's hard making videos like this. So if you're not done so already, please like, subscribe, because I'm doing these videos for you guys, and I hope everybody can make it tomorrow. Thank you so much. Okay, so now we have the cannon. So the Z move is chain detonation. It's a cannon. It should do a lot of damage, right? So chain detonation, 3,111 plus incendiary ammo, 2,733, which is 5,844. So it is in good tier, but it's like right here. Alright, so next up we have the Bizarre Revolver, previously known as Bizarre Rifle. My top 5 favorite guns in the game because I just like the name, I also like the moves. So, the Z move is Space Bending Blast. 3,195 plus Dimensional Surge. 3,269, which is a total of 6,464. So in other words, great tier, but like right above dual flintlock, I believe. Alright, so next we have the Acidum Rifle. But basically the top 5 guns in the game. Not my opinion, but according to the fanbase. So, now we have the Z move, which is Spiky Bomb. 3,481 plus Acidic Smoke. 3,916 equals 7,397. Alright, so next we have the Venom Bow. Like, visually, this is one of the best looking guns in the game. Now, I have Z move, which is Venomous Spit. Right? 3,509. Alright, so Serpent Bite. 2,924. Alright, so that comes to 6,433. Alright, next up is Usopp's gun, the Kabucha. So now, we have Blazing Phoenix. 3,869. Plus Dragon Tempest, which is 4,276. A total of 8,145. So, it is barely outside of godly. It's on the top of great tier. Next, we have the newest gun in the game, the Dragon Storm. So for the Z move, it's 2 variants. There is an air variant, and there is a ground variant. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the average of both Z moves, and that is going to be our total for the Z move. So first we're going to do the ground one. $3,864. And I'm going to take the average, so I'm going to go in the sky. $4,609. Alright. So that is 4,237 as an average for both moves. So now the X move, which does not have an air variant, is Infernal Comment. 5,005. This is just broken. 9,242. So it is in Godly. It's the top. No, it's the top of Godly. Alright, so next we have a literal bazooka. Alright, so first is Heat Wave. 2,656. And Flurry Missiles. Or Missiles. Whatever you call it. What? I'm redoing that move. I'm redoing that move. There's no way that did that much damage. Because that literally did no damage. Unless I'm just... Well, my eyes were deceiving me. I seriously do not think that that would have made that big of a dent. Cause it's a little bazooka. The moves have to do damage. 1771. 4,427. Med tier. Like, I actually thought the bazooka would actually do more damage. Now we have the final gun in the game. The Skull Guitar. This is the only mythical sword in the game, so I expect it to... I want something to be in the King Sniper category. It's not going to be this, though. I doubt it's going to be this. But let's just test it out and see what's going on. So now it's the Z move, which is Soul Shaker. 3,166 plus El Diablo. 6,115 with a total of 9,251. So this is gonna go here. So nothing's in the King Sniper category. So this is the overall tier list of every single gun in Blox. I hope everybody enjoyed today's video. Alright everybody, see you in the next video. Have a great day.